In so many ways, Hattie McDaniel seemed to have reached a peak in her life and career. Even though Hollywood's post-imitation of life obsession with black characters quickly passed, and roles for black cinema artists significantly declined in 1937 and 1938, Hattie McDaniel continued to work steadily. In 1937, she was cast in 14 films, and the following year, while she only scored 6 roles, they were all substantial. For some shoots, she was able to command up to $150 a day. The resulting financial security allowed her to help out family members. She lent a hand to her sister Etta Goff, who quit domestic service to forge her own path in films, and her brother Sam McDaniel, who had watched Hattie's career eclipse his own. Hattie McDaniel managed to coax her oldest sister, Lena Gary, along with her children and grandchildren, to leave Colorado for California. Settling in a small house near Central Avenue, Lena found work as a maid. For the first time in almost 20 years, all of the remaining McDaniel siblings were together again in the same town. At Christmas, Hattie McDaniel showered her great-nieces and nephews with presents, toys that, as a child, she never had a chance to enjoy. McDaniel also spent on herself. She purchased her first home, a small house in the same neighborhood where she had been renting. Like most other members of the black community, she shopped for her furniture at Gold's on Central Avenue. She placed her mother's picture prominently on the mantel of her fireplace. The front and backyards were redone, a project McDaniel proudly announced, overseen by an African-American woman landscaper. While the actress had achieved a little prosperity, remarkable in the midst of the Depression, in a broader context, it was really a solidly middle-class existence, far removed from the glamour and excess enjoyed by her white Hollywood co-stars. Still, the actress did splurge on a couple of indulgences: a white baby grand piano for her living room, and a Packard, previously owned by Nelson Eddy. It was green, her lucky color. Word of McDaniel's success spread throughout the community, and as her fame grew, a number of individuals and organizations began to seek her support for various causes. In winter 1937, she joined Clarence Muse for an NBC radio broadcast to raise funds for Red Cross relief programs for Americans, many of them black, who had been displaced by the year's devastating floods. She made frequent personal appearances at Central Avenue functions and benefits, including one to aid Los Angeles's Black American Legion post, and another for Delta Sigma Theta's scholarship fund for young college-bound black women. It was not uncommon, in fact, for McDaniel to support black endeavors, to lend her name to efforts designed to advance the African-American people. She joined actress Teresa Harris, who also played Hollywood domestic roles, for an afternoon of midget car races, organized by a black sponsor with laps dedicated to the California Eagle, the African-American-owned Golden State Life Insurance Company, Clarence Muse, and, of course, Hattie McDaniel. The cameras for the Colored American Cavalcade newsreels caught McDaniel and Louise Beavers at the Black United Golfers Association's tournament. McDaniel turned out for a celebrity softball tournament to benefit the black community's American Legion post. McDaniel's modest wealth also allowed her to contribute monetarily to various causes. Within the black community, she gained a reputation for generous giving, often without question feeding and lending money to friends and strangers alike. She was generous to a fault, Wonderful Smith recalled. She backed an effort to stage a pageant celebrating African-American achievements at San Francisco's World's Fair. It never came off, and her money disappeared.